Angel is saying, a big event is about to take place in the next 30 minutes. This isn't just a moment, it's a divine turning point. Something major is being orchestrated in the heavenly realm on your behalf right now. If you skip this message, you might miss your confirmation, your breakthrough, your miracle, and later, you will wish you had stayed. This is not the time to scroll away. This is a divine interruption. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could shift everything. 111 This is your confirmation that your thoughts are aligning with divine creation. You are being invited to dream bigger, believe deeper, and speak life into every desire planted in your heart. Miracles are not far, they're already forming. Type 111 to align with divine manifestation. 222 Balance is being restored. Harmony is returning to your relationships, your inner world, and your connection with God. What was once chaotic is now being covered in peace. Trust the timing. Type 222 to affirm that divine balance is yours. 333 You are surrounded by divine support. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are with you now, guiding every decision and protecting your next steps. You're never alone. Type 333 if you believe the Trinity is fighting for your future. 444 A divine foundation is being laid under your feet. You may not see every brick, but you are being grounded in truth, wisdom, and unshakable favor. God is building something lasting in your life. Type 444 to affirm you are divinely anchored. 666 You are being called to realign. The distractions and temptations of this world cannot fulfill your soul. God is calling you higher, to clarity, to purpose, and to purity. Type 666 to declare you are releasing what doesn't serve your divine destiny. 777 Completion and perfection are near. What you've been praying for is wrapping up behind the scenes. Divine closure is leading to supernatural openings. Keep walking in faith. Type 777 if you believe you're stepping into God's perfect timing. 888 Abundance is being unlocked over your life, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. Old cycles are closing, and new blessings are flooding in. You are divinely favored. Type 888 if you're ready to receive more than you imagined. 999 This is your sign. A major chapter has closed for good. Don't try to reopen what God has already ended. You're being positioned for purpose. Type 999 to confirm you're ready for the new story God is writing with your life. 000 You are at the divine starting line. Everything resets now. A fresh beginning, an open heaven, and unlimited grace surround you. Type 000 to declare that a new era of blessings begins now. 123 Step by step, God is ordering your path. It may feel slow, but divine progress is still progress. He is not rushing your miracle, He is perfecting it. Type 123 if you trust every step is sacred. 321 You're not going backward, you're being launched. Sometimes, God pulls you back like an arrow to shoot you further forward. Type 321 if you believe your comeback is going to be greater than the setback. 1010 Double portion. Double blessings. Double grace. God is multiplying what the enemy tried to divide. Get ready to carry more than you've ever carried before. Type 1010 to receive divine increase. 1212 Heaven's alignment is upon you. Partnerships, opportunities, and spiritual upgrades are being released to help you build what God told you to build. Type 1212 to confirm divine alignment is here. 1414 Angels are fighting behind the scenes. Every battle you didn't have the strength to fight, heaven is handling it. Justice is coming. Peace is returning. Type 1414 to affirm you are divinely protected. 1515 big changes are unfolding. Sudden shifts, surprise blessings, and new direction, all orchestrated by the hand of God. What once delayed you will now accelerate you. Type 1515 to affirm readiness for transformation. 1616 Your heart is healing. God is restoring you from heartbreak, betrayal, and disappointment. A new love, divine, pure, and holy, is being prepared for you. Type 1616 if you believe love is being rewritten in your life. 1717 You are chosen. Your life is not random, it is marked with purpose. Doors others cannot open will swing wide for you because God assigned them to you. Type 1717 to walk boldly in your calling. 1818 Overflow is near. Not just enough, but more than enough. Not just a blessing, but a flood of favor. Get ready to be overtaken by answered prayers. Type 1818 to affirm you are next in line for overflow. 1919 You are closing generational doors and unlocking new ones. The cycles end with you. Freedom starts with you. Legacy is being born through you. Type 1919 to affirm that you are the generational chain breaker. 2020 Clarity is here. What was once confusing is becoming clear. You're seeing through heaven's eyes now. No more fog, no more fear, only divine focus. Type 2020 to affirm your spiritual vision is restored. 303 God is doing something different. You won't be able to explain it, it won't make sense to others, but it's real. The evidence will be undeniable. Type 303 if you believe in supernatural surprises. For 14 God is unlocking destiny partnerships. The people you need are already being drawn to you. You don't have to force it, what's divine will always flow. Type 414 to affirm kingdom connections are near. 505 Your life is shifting for the better. You might feel uncomfortable now, but you're actually being upgraded. Don't fear the unknown, God is in control of this transition. Type 505 if you trust this shift is sacred. 616 You are being called to higher. Spiritually, emotionally, even relationally. What used to interest you no longer fits who you're becoming. Type 616 to affirm your ascension into divine maturity. 707 God is turning what the enemy meant for evil into glory. Your pain will not be wasted. Your tears are being collected and turned into testimony. Type 707 to affirm divine reversal is taking place. 808 God is resetting your reality. New timelines. New provisions. New connections. This is not a repeat of your past, this is the beginning of your legacy. Type 808 to receive your divine reset. 909 endings are making room for upgrades. Don't resist what's falling away. What you lose now will be replaced with something divine. Type 909 to affirm you are releasing to receive. 1234 The divine order of your life is unfolding. What felt scattered is now aligning. One thing after another, favor is stacking in your favor. Type 1234 to affirm you are in divine sequence. 818 God is shifting the atmosphere around you. Old environments cannot hold the new oil you carry. Prepare for relocation, elevation, and revelation. Type 818 to say yes to this divine shift. 313 A divine idea is being birthed in you. Creativity, wisdom, and supernatural strategies are flowing. You are being positioned to build what no one else can. Type 313 if you believe heaven is breathing on your vision. My child, get ready. The wind is changing. I am moving in ways that will seem sudden to you, but I've been preparing these shifts for quite some time. This is not the season of chaos, it is the season of completion. It's not confusion, it's confirmation. You are standing on the edge of breakthrough, and what comes next will unfold faster than your mind can process. You thought I was quiet because I forgot you, but I was working in silence so that no enemy could interfere. You thought the delay was a denial, but it was only me aligning things perfectly so you could walk into what's yours with no sorrow added. The long nights, the prayers soaked in tears, the moments when you questioned whether I even saw you, it was not for nothing. I saw it all. I collected every tear, and none of your faithfulness has gone unnoticed. Even in weariness, you remained. Even when misunderstood, you chose to obey. And now, my reward is with me, and I am releasing what I promised. I am not a man that I should lie. I am not bound by time, I command time. And now is the moment where my timing aligns with your transformation. You are about to see what I meant when I said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. I am about to do the unthinkable. I have not forgotten your name. I have not skipped over your house. While others were being elevated and you were being overlooked, I was simply preparing something that couldn't be rushed. What I'm about to place in your hands is too weighty to be delivered early. But now, it is time. You've been stretched. You've been tested. You've been processed. But now you're about to be launched. The pressure was never meant to crush you, it was designed to increase your capacity for what's coming. I have been teaching you how to stand in seasons of contradiction so you will know how to stand in seasons of abundance. I have been developing your character so that your anointing will not outrun your integrity. I have been preparing a blessing that will bless not just you, but generations to come. You did not miss your moment. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are hidden. And soon, I will reveal you in a way that no one can deny it was me. You thought they forgot your name. But I wrote your name on doors you haven't even knocked on yet. I whispered your name in rooms you've never entered. I've assigned angels to speak your name to the ones holding keys, contracts, and callings. The relationships that walked away were a blessing. I let them go so they wouldn't taint what I was building. I know who needs to be with you in this next chapter. I know who can handle the new you. I'm not just bringing people to your life, I'm bringing divine alignments. Get ready for people who speak your language. Who see your calling. Who stir your spirit, not your insecurities. What felt like rejection was really redirection. I shut some doors with force to protect you from false opportunities. I silenced distractions that were wrapped in charm but lacking purpose. I removed what looked good but would have drained your strength. And what's coming will not drain you, it will fill you. You are not stepping into a season, you are stepping into a dimension. What once took years will take days. What once felt impossible will feel natural. You're about to taste what favor feels like when it's unfiltered. And no, you won't have to force your way in. The door will open effortlessly, and your only job will be to walk through it with confidence and peace. You won't have to strive, you'll only have to surrender. I've already gone before you. I've cleared the path. There is a divine yes on the way that will make up for every painful no. There's a blessing so perfect, it will silence every doubt. There is a shift so holy, it will heal even the places you forgot were hurting. You're not broken, you're being rebuilt. You're not disqualified, you're being refined. You're not late, you're being launched. I am bringing back the dreams you buried. I am restoring the fire you lost. I am reigniting the faith you thought had faded. You are not just entering a better season, you are becoming a better version of who I created you to be. No more surviving. This is your season to thrive. No more just enough, I'm moving you into more than enough. No more questioning your value. No more shrinking to fit spaces you've outgrown. You will no longer water down your worth to make others comfortable. You've been chosen, anointed, set apart, and it's time to live like it. There is healing coming to your body, restoration to your family, clarity to your mind, provision to your hands, peace to your atmosphere, joy to your heart, and favor to your future. The prayers you whispered when no one was around have been heard. The prayers you prayed not even knowing what you needed, I heard those too. And I am answering in ways you didn't expect. I am aligning things you haven't even prayed for yet because I know what you'll need tomorrow. Your obedience has activated blessings that are already on the way. Your humility has positioned you for promotion. Your surrender has unlocked supernatural support. You will know what it means to rest while I build, to rejoice while I restore, to walk while I war on your behalf. You are not fighting alone. I am dispatching angels to protect you, to guide you, to surround you. You will walk in rooms and feel the peace of my presence before a word is even spoken. You will see obstacles fall without having to lift your hand. Even the people who doubted you will be amazed. Even the ones who dismissed you will be speechless. Even the ones who betrayed you will witness your blessing. But don't turn back. Don't look for validation where I already pulled you from. Don't entertain conversations with the past when your promise is calling. Keep your eyes on me. There is a wind coming, fresh, fierce, and full of favor. Ride it. Don't resist it. Flow with it. What's coming will not require old methods. You cannot step into the new with the mindset of the old. Let me renew your thoughts. Let me cleanse your vision. Let me upgrade your expectations. Your greatest days are not behind you. They are not even ahead of you. They are beginning right now. You are not waiting anymore. You are walking in it. You are in it. This is the moment you've been prepared for. The 12th hour miracle. The sudden turnaround. The divine plot twist. I am not just restoring what was lost, I am multiplying it. I am not just bringing answers, I am pouring out abundance. I am not just healing your heart, I am expanding it to hold more love, more joy, more peace. I am the God who rewards those who diligently seek me. And you, my beloved, are about to experience what it looks like when heaven says, now. So stand up. Stand tall. Take a breath. And take me at my word. You are not late. You have not missed anything. You are not behind. You are right on time for what I've been preparing in secret. You're walking into something that didn't come quickly, because it couldn't. It had to be cultivated, refined, and hidden until the exact moment. And now, this is the moment. I've heard the questions in your spirit. The wondering, the doubting, the fatigue of carrying silent faith in a loud world. I've seen the wrestle between believing and letting go, between trusting and giving up. And still, you chose to lean into me. You chose to hold on when it felt easier to walk away. You didn't quit. And that matters more than you know. Because while the enemy tried to convince you that nothing was moving, I was moving everything behind the veil. While you were weeping, I was weaving. While you were waiting, I was working. And now, my child, what you thought was wasted is about to become the womb of your greatest testimony. There are things you walked through that others never saw, but I did. There were burdens too heavy to carry, and still you carried them with grace. There were disappointments that tried to harden your heart, and yet you chose to remain soft. That's not weakness, that's warfare. You won battles in the spirit realm by doing nothing more than trusting me when it made no sense. I didn't forget the way you praised me even when your heart was shattered. I didn't miss the way you gave even when you had little. I didn't overlook your quiet moments of obedience when no one was watching. And now, the unseen seed is about to produce a harvest that will leave you speechless. I am not just restoring what was lost. I am revealing what was hidden inside you. You thought you were being held back. You were really being set apart. You thought I was delaying your steps. I was actually protecting your pace. Because what's coming would have broken you had it come too soon. But now, you're stronger. You're wiser. You're bolder in me. This next chapter won't look like the last. And it won't take the same version of you to walk in it. I have been shaping you, stretching you, stripping away the excess. You had to lose some things to gain clarity. You had to walk alone to recognize my presence. You had to be misunderstood to be matured. You are not who you were. And that's the point. You are becoming who I always saw you as, someone who no longer settles, someone who no longer shrinks, someone who no longer apologizes for the fire inside them. You are becoming whole. And now, doors will open without you chasing them. Now, people will recognize what I placed inside you, not because of your performance, but because of my power. You will attract what you once begged for, not because you fought harder, but because you surrendered deeper. This time, your reward will not be snatched away. This time, the blessing will not carry hidden sorrow. This time, you will walk in peace, not paranoia. This time, the people I place around you will be sent, not stumbled upon. They will be aligned, not assigned by wounds. I am closing the chapter of cycles. The ones that kept replaying, repeating, restricting your joy. No more. You're not looping, you're launching. I'm cutting the cords to the pain that tried to linger. I'm breaking the soul ties to places I never called you to stay in. I'm releasing you from the labels others put on you and the ones you put on yourself in seasons of survival. You will no longer carry the weight of what you're not responsible for. Let it go. I'm calling you higher. I'm calling you forward. You've repented. You've healed. You've learned. You're ready. Don't be afraid when the shift feels unfamiliar. What's new will not feel comfortable, but it will feel right. And I will confirm every step you take. I will send signs that are too specific to ignore. I will bring clarity that settles your soul. You won't have to keep second-guessing what's me. I am bringing you into a space of ease, not because it's effortless, but because it's ordained. You won't have to overthink how to maintain it. My grace will sustain it. My peace will cover it. My favor will establish it. I will give you dreams again. I will give you joy that's not temporary. I will give you vision for what's next. You will wake up excited again. You will smile and mean it. You will laugh without guilt. You will breathe and feel free. The days ahead are not filled with dread, they are drenched in destiny. I am writing a story with your life that will cause others to believe again. They will look at what I do with you and say, surely, the Lord is with them. Even now, I'm stirring hearts to bless you. I'm redirecting resources. I'm positioning you in the presence of those with influence who will honor your anointing and make room for you. You won't have to ask for the seat. I'm building the table. And yes, there will be favor even in the places where you were once rejected. There will be fruit in the fields where you only saw dust. There will be harvest in the land that once felt barren. You thought it was over, but it was only the intermission. The pause was preparation. The silence was sacred. And now the trumpet is sounding, and heaven is announcing your release. You will see with your eyes what you carried in your spirit. You will walk in places your family only dreamed of. You will break chains your bloodline carried for generations. You will build what others said was impossible. I trusted you with pain not to punish you, but to prepare you. I knew you could handle it. I knew you'd still praise me. I knew you'd still believe. And now, I'm responding to your faith. I'm honoring your heart. I'm fulfilling the word I gave you, even if it's been years. Time has no power over my promises. Watch how things come together in ways that defy logic. Watch how fast it turns. Watch who I raise up to bless you. Watch who I raise you up to bless. You are walking into a chapter that's already written. I know the weight you're carrying. I see the tears you haven't told anyone about. I hear the silent prayers, the inner groaning, the questions that rise up when no one else is around. You don't always speak them aloud, but I know. I see the moments you hold your breath, hoping this storm will pass soon. I know how it feels to be in the middle of what seems like everything falling apart, and still, I ask you to trust me. Not because I want to test your strength, but because I want to reveal mine. You see shattered pieces. I see divine placement. You see closed doors. I see redirection. You see a breaking. I see a birthing. What looks like the end is simply a beginning dressed in disguise. And in the storm, in the chaos, in the moments when all you know seems to fall away, I am still God. I am still good. I am still here. Even when you don't feel me. Even when you don't see how I'm moving. Even when you don't understand what I'm doing, I am there, holding it all together, holding you together. Not a single thread of your life is unraveling without my hand involved. I have not abandoned you in the storm. I am in the boat with you. I'm not asleep. I'm not indifferent. I'm waiting for the perfect moment to speak to the waves and show you what it looks like when heaven silences the chaos. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to fix everything or figure it out. You only need to do one thing: trust me. Even when it doesn't make sense. Even when it feels like I'm not doing anything. Even when everything around you is shouting that it's over, done, impossible. The financial pressure, the broken relationships, the diagnosis, the anxiety, the delay, the rejection, the confusion, it's not the end of your story. It's the part of the story where I begin to show you who I am. I'm going to show you that I don't need ideal conditions to bless you. I don't need perfect situations to show up in power. I don't wait for the storm to pass. I calm the storm in the middle of it. You will see me in the wreckage. You will find me in the rubble. I'm there in the hospital room. I'm there in the courtroom. I'm there in the living room where you collapse from exhaustion. I'm there in the early morning when you open your eyes and sigh, dreading the day. I'm there late at night when you can't sleep and your mind won't stop racing. You may feel like you're walking through fire, but I promise you're not alone in it. Like I was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I am with you. The fire will not consume you. It will only burn away what you were never meant to carry. What comes out of this won't be your ashes, it will be your anointing. There's something I'm producing in the pressure that couldn't come any other way. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's stretching you. I know you'd rather skip this part. But trust me, there is gold on the other side of this refining. There is strength rising where you thought you were breaking. You may feel like you're in a valley, but remember, valleys are where fruit grows. It may feel low, but it's not empty. You may feel hidden, but you're not forgotten. I hide those I love for a season, not to punish them, but to protect them until the right moment to bring them forward. That moment is coming. And it's closer than you think. You will smile again. You will breathe freely again. You will dance again. And when you look back on this season, you will see my fingerprints in places you thought were abandoned. You will understand why I allowed what I did. And you will see how it all worked, not just for your good, but for your growth. So don't give up. Don't let go of me. Even now, I'm working in the background. I'm orchestrating a turnaround. I'm aligning help, sending resources, softening hearts, and opening doors. What is too heavy for you is light for me. What is too complicated for you is clear in my sight. What is too far gone for you is not beyond my reach. Trust me when it's dark. Trust me when it's lonely. Trust me when you feel like everything is falling apart. Because, my child, I am still the one who holds the universe together. I know the weight you're carrying. I see the tears you haven't told anyone about. I hear the silent prayers, the inner groaning, the questions that rise up when no one else is around. You don't always speak them aloud, but I know. I see the moments you hold your breath, hoping this storm will pass soon. I know how it feels to be in the middle of what seems like everything falling apart, and still, I ask you to trust me. Not because I want to test your strength, but because I want to reveal mine. You see shattered pieces. I see divine placement. You see closed doors. I see redirection. You see a breaking. I see a birthing. What looks like the end is simply a beginning dressed in disguise. And in the storm, in the chaos, in the moments when all you know seems to fall away, I am still God. I am still good. I am still here. Even when you don't feel me. Even when you don't see how I'm moving. Even when you don't understand what I'm doing, I am there, holding it all together, holding you together. Not a single thread of your life is unraveling without my hand involved. I have not abandoned you in the storm. I am in the boat with you. I'm not asleep. I'm not indifferent. I'm waiting for the perfect moment to speak to the waves and show you what it looks like when heaven silences the chaos. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to fix everything or figure it out. You only need to do one thing: trust me. Even when it doesn't make sense. Even when it feels like I'm not doing anything. Even when everything around you is shouting that it's over, done, impossible. The financial pressure, the broken relationships, the diagnosis, the anxiety, the delay, the rejection, the confusion, it's not the end of your story. It's the part of the story where I begin to show you who I am. I'm going to show you that I don't need ideal conditions to bless you. I don't need perfect situations to show up in power. I don't wait for the storm to pass. I calm the storm in the middle of it. You will see me in the wreckage. You will find me in the rubble. I'm there in the hospital room. I'm there in the courtroom. I'm there in the living room where you collapse from exhaustion. I'm there in the early morning when you open your eyes and sigh, dreading the day. I'm there late at night when you can't sleep and your mind won't stop racing. Not one has been wasted. I've heard every prayer. Even the whispered ones. I've seen every act of faith, every choice to forgive, every time you kept going even though your heart was breaking. You may feel like you're walking through fire, but I promise you're not alone in it. Like I was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I am with you. The fire will not consume you. It will only burn away what you were never meant to carry. What comes out of this won't be your ashes, it will be your anointing. There's something I'm producing in the pressure that couldn't come any other way. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's stretching you. I know you'd rather skip this part. But trust me, there is gold on the other side of this refining. There is strength rising where you thought you were breaking. You may feel like you're in a valley, but remember, valleys are where fruit grows. It may feel low, but it's not empty. You may feel hidden, but you're not forgotten. I hide those I love for a season, not to punish them, but to protect them until the right moment to bring them forward. That moment is coming. And it's closer than you think. You will smile again. You will breathe freely again. You will dance again. And when you look back on this season, you will see my fingerprints in places you thought were abandoned. You will understand why I allowed what I did. And you will see how it all worked, not just for your good, but for your growth. So don't give up. Don't let go of me. Even now, I'm working in the background. I'm orchestrating a turnaround. I'm aligning help, sending resources, softening hearts, and opening doors. What is too heavy for you is light for me. What is too complicated for you is clear in my sight. What is too far gone for you is not beyond my reach. Trust me when it's dark. Trust me when it's lonely. Trust me when you feel like everything is falling apart. And now I speak this over you. You are not losing your grip, you are gaining mine. You are not being defeated, you are being delivered. You are not being overlooked, you are being positioned. Everything you've walked through, even the parts you never thought would make sense, are being woven into a testimony that will heal others and glorify me. This is not just your survival season, it is your sacred transformation season. The pruning is painful, but necessary. The stretching is uncomfortable, but divine. The silence is not absence, it is preparation. And suddenly, the doors will open. Suddenly, the healing will flow. Suddenly, what was barren will begin to blossom. Suddenly, you'll step into what I've been preparing all along. It will feel like it happened overnight, but I've been working it out the whole time. So keep trusting. Keep worshiping. Keep hoping. Keep showing up. Keep clinging to me. Because what's coming will be worth every tear, every delay, every detour, and every doubt you overcame. But in the spiritual realm, behind the scenes of what your eyes can see, there is divine motion. Angelic assignments are being dispatched. Prayers are being answered in the unseen. Conversations are unfolding in rooms you haven't entered yet. Names, your name, are being spoken in divine spaces. Hearts are being softened. Decisions are being influenced. And situations that look like they'd never shift are being turned around by the hand of God. In this quiet season, when everything in you wants to question, panic, or quit, heaven is calling you to pause and trust. Not because you see the signs, but because you serve the God who moves even when things look still. The God who does not sleep and who never stops working on behalf of his beloved.